What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy T back with another video. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to react to 10 Hindu practices proven by science. So this is obviously interesting. I'd want to know what exactly is this. So shout out to FTD Facts for making this video. They own this video, so I appreciate that. Any Hindus out there, make sure to tell me in the comment section. Much love to you guys. Let's see what what exactly is going on with this. Let's go.
All the societies in this world are made up of traditions and practices. Now, Hinduism is one such tradition. Today, I have found that Hinduism has practices that have scientific reasons behind them and not necessarily just practices that are mundanely passed down from one generation to another. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to FTD Facts. Leroy Kenton here. And for this episode, we're going to be looking at 10 Hindu practices and their link with science. So stick around from 10 all the way to number 1. So let's begin. At number 10, we have Namaste. We've all heard this before, Namaste. Well, in Hindu culture, people greet each other while joining both their palms. And this is termed Namaste. And the general reason for this tradition is that by joining hands, Hindus are showing respect to the other person. But if we look at it scientifically, we can see that joining both hands means joining the tips of the fingers. And the tips of the fingers are pressure points of the eyes, ears, and the mind. Joining and pressing those against each other help you remember the person for a longer period of time. And also, no exchange of germs happens here because you're not touching the other person. So yeah, a whole lot more than just a greeting in this motion here. Moving on to number 9, let's look at the toe rings. Okay. Wearing toe rings is a symbol to differentiate between married and unmarried women. There is a scientific reason behind this though. A particular nerve in the second toe passes through the uterus to the heart, and wearing a ring on this toe strengthens the uterus. It will help the uterus by regulating the blood flow and the regulation of the menstrual cycle. Most of the rings are made of silver as well, and silver is a very good conductor. So it helps in absorbing energy from the earth and passing it through the body. From there, we look at the practice at number 8, throwing coins in the river. Now, the general reason as to why this happens.
All right, look, I'm going to talk about all this at the end. I just want to, go down with it, and then we'll discuss at the end. We'll discuss about it at the end. Let's go.
What happens is to bring good luck, and the practice has been going on for many years. It's very ancient. So in ancient times, coins were made of copper, unlike the coins that we have now, which are made of steel. Now, copper, as you all know, is a very vital element. And the science behind this act is that in ancient times, it was to ensure that people had enough copper intake into their bodies by drinking water. And in those times, rivers were the only source of water. So yeah, there's some science, some wisdom behind the practice. It's not just about throwing coins into the river for good luck. Maybe it's good luck. Maybe it brings good luck. I don't know. From there, let's look at ringing a bell at the temple. People who enter the temple are supposed to ring a bell. And the general perception behind this act is that when you enter the inner sanctum where the main deity is present, you must ring the bell. Now, this sound is also said to keep evil forces away, but if we take a look at this scientifically, it is proven that the bell of the temple is designed in such a way that when it's rung, it helps your brain focus more by creating a unity between the left part and the right part of the brain. Now, the sharp sound of the bell lasts for a minimum of 7 seconds in echo mode. Now, this echo sound will activate the 7 healing centers in our body. Number 6 brings us practice.
That's a lot of science in Hindu.
So the tradition of starting your meal with spicy foods first and ending it off with something sweet has been going on for a very long time. And if we take a look at the science of this, we get to know that eating something spicy will actually activate the digestive juices and the acids. Just get your body ready for digestion. Now, this will ensure that the digestion process goes smoothly. And sweets contain a lot of carbohydrates that lead to bad digestion, and hence it shouldn't be eaten at first. So it's recommended, even medically, to eat spicy food before sweet ones. And of course, this is a long-standing Hindu practice. Even if you go to an Indian restaurant, the foods are spicy, but when you're leaving, there's like a bowl or tray of sweets for you to have. From there, we look at henna. Now, I love the whole art of henna, but besides coloring your hands and feet and beautifying the body, henna is a very powerful herb. This herb can help lower stress levels and keep the body cool. It decreases the tension level of the body, so applying henna before a wedding is a very good killer of stress. As the wedding day approaches, the excitement level as well as the stress level of the bride and groom increases, so it's definitely a good idea to apply some henna during that time. Now, this is a pretty interesting one. Eating food on the floor. Yeah, it's not just practice passed down from generation to another. Eating while sitting on the floor is commonly known as sitting in a Sukhasana pose. Now, we can see this tradition even in movies, and the Sukhasana position is also a yoga position. When you sit on the floor, you normally sit by crossing your legs. Now, the position brings calm and also helps in digestion. It is also believed that this position automatically sends signals to your brain to prepare your stomach for digestion. In at the number 3 spot, sleeping in a certain way. Hindus believe that you should not sleep with your head towards the north because it invites ghosts and the possibility of death. But science says that the body has its magnetic field and the earth is a magnet, so when we sleep north, our magnetic field and the Earth's magnetic field become asymmetrical. Now, this can cause problems in your body like blood pressure, and it also causes your heart to work harder in this position. Another scientific reason is that we have a significant amount of iron in our body, and sleeping in this position can cause it to accumulate in our brains. Yeah, never knew that. This can lead to headaches, as well as Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease, as well as general brain degeneration. Number 2 leads us to this practice of worshiping deities. Researchers say that worshiping your deity can help you increase concentration in your prayers. According to psychiatrists, a person will shape their thoughts on what he or she sees. And if you have 3 different objects in front of you, your perception of all of them will be different based on their appearance. So the ancient deity worshiping started when they felt the need that people should focus on worship without any sort of other mental distractions. It kind of just helps bring your mind in one singular mode so you can focus, and it's said to be a very powerful tip for manifesting your desires. Worshiping a deity, worshiping one God, as it's mentioned in other religions. Now, the practice we're going to end up on is fasting. Ayurveda is an ancient Indian medical system that says that any disease is caused when there is an accumulation of toxic materials in your body. The removal of toxic materials from the body can help you lead a healthy life. So while fasting, your body can take a rest and it can heal itself. It's also said that if you take lemon juice during the period of fasting, it can prevent flatulence, the buildup of gas there. And Ayurveda says that the human body is 80% liquid and 20% solid, just like planet Earth. And the gravitational force of the moon affects the liquid content of your body, and it can cause emotional instability in your body. Research has also shown that regular fasting can help you decrease the risk of cancer and many other diseases. So yeah, there's a whole lot going on that's affecting our bodies, so any way that we can help flush out toxins will be greatly beneficial. So that brings us to the end of this episode, guys. I'm curious to know your thoughts about any of these practices. Sound off down below. If you did enjoy this video and you made it this far, don't forget to leave a like. And if it's your first time here joining us on FTD Facts, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell to join the FTD Facts family, because
guys, I'm gonna put the link for FTD Facts down below so that you guys can go and check it out. I gotta say, man, okay, a lot of things there, they had some connection to science. We all saw that, there was some connection to science, so I agree. But I don't know if that's the main reason why they do that. I think, because he was even saying that maybe it's not the main reason, but what they do is proven by science. you know, and even the fact of worshiping deities. I think the main point there is to have one God, like what he said. Like, it's easier because your mind will be focused, you know, on that only, and not have different ones. You know, you're praying and you know, I'm gonna pray like this to my God. So that is clear. And then wearing a ring on, you know, on your feet. I know that Indians do that, and it does distinguish between a married woman and the one who is not. So having to know that one of the reason is that it's crazy, you know, because obviously that has to be the reason why they wait on the second toe. All right, you know, so that's mad, you know, like it has which passes, like it passes through, you know, the heart and the uterus. Mad, you know, it's the resemblance and everything is just crazy. But I don't know what you guys tell me what you think about this. What do you think about all this, you know, fasting, you know, the ring thingy, worshiping deities, you know, all this being said that is being proven by science. So I mean, it was interesting. I loved it. Much love to you guys. Shout out to FT Defects. See you next time. Peace.